Welcome to the Tabs and Icons video series. In today's video, we're going to look at the option button from control, otherwise known as the radio button. My name is Dan Karo Ezuzu, and I'll be taking you through this short video. Now, where is the option button located on the ribbon? First, you have to have a developer tab. Now, the developer tab is not there by default, so if you don't have the developer tab, I'm going to show you how you can add the developer tab. Now, the option button is on that developer tab, which is this particular tab in the controls group. So if you click on the controls group, you see insert, and this is where the option button is. Now, if you don't have the option button, the developer tab, first let us insert and add that tab for everybody. So put your cursor anywhere on the ribbon, just right click, and you will see customize the ribbon. Click on customize the ribbon and you get this place. Scroll down on the right until you see the developer. Check the developer and click OK. Now, the moment you click OK, you have the developer there. So now we all have the developer, we can hit the road going. So we have this data here, data of sales for the first quarter of 2023, January to March. We have different branches, different products. They are actually groceries, apple, mangoes. So we have the months here and the sales figure. So what we're going to do is to create a chart such that we can select any branch and then the information will be represented on a dynamic chart. This is what we're going to do. So I have this chart, I select this and I get all I need. I select oranges and I see their performance by branches. I select apple, I see their performance by branches. So let's see how we can create this chart by going to our data. Fine, we have our data now. First, I'm going to extract the number of branches. Now, we can extract that using different approaches, but I have the unique function, which is a very lovely function to extract unique data. So I'm going to say equal to unique. I move straight to the branches, highlight the whole of the branches, and I hit my enter key. The unique function is a one argument function, so it's very easy to use. So these are the branches. Now I also need to know the number of products. So let me get somewhere here and then extract the number of products using the unique as well. Like I mentioned, if you don't have the unique function, you can use other approaches to extract the unique. So how many products we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 products. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is to create the radio buttons. Now I click on developer tab, move straight to insert icon, click on that, and right here you see the option button. Click on the option button and draw the button here, just draw here, and this is the first option button. Let me insert a row so that I can actually get it done. Now you can right click on that or take duplicate and move on, or just take Control Shift and then you click on this and move it. This is the second one. Move. This is the third one. This is the fourth one. How many do we have? 5. Fantastic. So we already have our option buttons. Now I'm going to link this option button to a particular cell where we'll be using as a default cell to extract the products. First, I want to change these ones, change the name by editing the text. So I take that text, the first product I have there is apple, so I'm going to write apple. I move to the second one, I'm going to do that snappily. I take out this one, the next product I have there is mango. I move to the third one, right click, take edit, take out the default option where then I have carrot. Then I move straight to the fourth one, right click, edit text, take out the default word there, and I have orange. Then move to the last one, edit text, take out the default word there, and then I put the last fruit, which is banana. I'm sure that's correct. Okay. Is that correct? Okay, that's correct. So I just want to color this place. That's not any push. Okay, let me make this place a different color just to make it different. Okay, so I have it there. Those are my products. Now I want to link this to a cell. You can start with anyone, but let me start with this first one. So I'm going to, let me widen this place a little bit. Right click on this and then you go straight to format control. Now I click on format control. It's telling me this cell is unchecked. That's okay. I click on the cell link. Where am I going to link this to? Let me place it on F1 and then I take OK. Now that means whenever I click on any of these, it will show on that F1. So you see it's showing here 1. I click on the next one, it's showing 2. Click on the next one, it's showing 3. Click on this one, it's showing 4. And this one is showing 5. So what I need to do now is to represent this 1 to be apple, 2 to be mango, 3 to be carrot, and so on and so forth. Now I can use the simple if statement or the ifs, but I'm more comfortable with choose, which will also give us the same result. Let me also change the color here just to differentiate it. It's nothing special. Okay, so I'm going to come here and say equal to choose. We know the choose function. I'm taking this as the index cell. Take my comma and I select this one by one. I select the first one, separate them with a comma. Come here, take my comma, go to the next one, take a comma, go to the next one, take a comma, and then I go to the last one and hit my enter key. Now it's telling me I'm on apple. If I select mango, it is going to tell me mango. If I select carrot, it's going to tell me carrot. Cool. So I'm almost there. All I need to do now is to use the sum ifs function, which we all know, very popular function, the sum ifs function, to extract all apples for Aba region. So here I have Aba apple. I have another Aba somewhere apple again. If you go down, this is Aba apple. I'm going to take this 610, and if I move down to February, I'm going to see another Aba apple. I'm going to add this figure. So I will just add all those figures and then come to place in Aba for oranges. So I'm going to use the sum ifs equal to sum ifs. Is asking for the sum range. The sum range is certainly this range. I highlight the whole of this. Now I intend to copy down this formula, so I'm going to hold that fixed with the $sign. I take a comma. The next is asking me is criteria range 1. Now it's flexible. I can take either orange as my first criteria or take Aba as my first criteria. So let's assume I'm using Aba as my first criteria. That means my criteria range will be where I have Aba, which is the branches. I highlight the whole of this. I hold it fixed. Now it's asking me where is the criteria. The criteria is Aba. Now I take my comma. The next is asking is second criteria, criteria range 2. So if I'm going to use orange, this criteria range is the product range. I highlight that, fix it, and I take a comma. It's asking for criteria 2. Criteria 2 is orange. Now, because I intend to copy down, I'm also going to hold that fixed. And that's done. I just hit my enter key. So I have that if I have all the oranges summed on that bar, I'm going to get that. I copied this down. Cool. So I'm there. Now let's try to change this to apple and say, so this is apple, this is carrot, this is oranges, this is apple again. Fine. So the next thing, I'm going to draw a chart. Normally I highlight the whole of this one, and let's use a column chart. We know how to draw a column chart. Just hold our Alt key and press F1 rather than go the longer route. So I'm going to say Alt F1. So Alt F1 produce this for me. So if I want this for apple, if I want for mango, I click on this. If I want for oranges, I click on this, and I click on this. Now let's try to dress our chart a little bit. First, the charts seem to be too, I don't like them being that narrow, so I come here and I make it a bit wider. Sometimes you might want to use different colors, so I go to field and I say vary the colors so that I can have different colors for them. Fine, I have that ready. Now what else do I need now? Let me place the labels there. I have also, let me use the call out label. So I have this. Or do I even need the call out label since okay, that's okay. Let's leave it that way. Now I have this. I always like to take out the grid line from chart. It's not a very lovely thing to leave grid line, so I take out the grid line. Okay, so we are gradually getting there. Now the next thing is I don't want this apple to just show. Let's make it something like quarterly sales for mango or first quarter sales for mango, so something like that. So I can write here first quarter sales, or call it quarter one rather, sales of whatever is going to be there, sales of mango for quarter one. So I'm just writing that for quarter one. Okay, now I can use either the ampersand or simple concatenate to join that. So what I'm going to do is to come here and then say equal to, let me use concatenate, I think that will be fine, equal to sales of, comma, let me put a space, comma, of whatever fruit I select, which is mango in this case, and I take a comma, put another space, and then take this one for quarter one. I think that's going to work. So this is beautiful. Sales of mango for quarter one. So if I select this, I'm going to have sales of apple, sales of carrot. Okay, fine. So I go back to my chart and I click on my chart. I say add chart title. So I'm going to add chart title above. Come straight to this place, take equal to, and I'm going to take that full heading here and I hit OK. Beautiful. So I have that. Now I have sales of carrot for quarter one. If I select another product, sales of mango for quarter one. Fine. So our work is almost done. We've changed come back here, just place this directly under this, come here and go to home. Let's first of all change this background to something maybe dark like this. This will be fine. And I'm going to change this also. So I have this, but the words here are not too good. So I'm going to change the color of this as well so that it can be better displayed. I come here and I change this. Great. So I have my chart already done. I don't need to change anything again. Place this very close to this one. Make it a bit large. And your work is done. So this is our chart. All I need to do now is I want to get mango sales for each of the branches. I come here, I click on this, and I have my chart. Carrot, I click on this, I have my chart. Banana, I click on this, I have my chart. That's how to use the option button or radio button. Thank you very much for listening. In other videos, we're going to see much more of what Excel can do. Thank you very much. And if you've not given this video a thumb up, subscribe to our videos so that you can always get new videos as we release them. Bye bye and God bless you.